Imagine your favorite restaurant says, before I serve everyone else today, I'm giving you, my loyal customers, a chance to buy extra food portions at a discount. Would you take it? That's basically what a rights issue is, and right now one of Nigeria's most interesting financial companies, VFD Group, is proposing one. Hello my colleagues, welcome back to the channel, and if you are new here, you are absolutely welcome as well. In today's video, I'm going to break down exactly what this VFD Group's rights issue means for you. We'll cover why VFD Group is doing this, how it works step by step, and most importantly, what it could mean for VFD Group's stock price and your investment going forward. This might look like a huge opportunity, but only if you truly understand how it works. So before we jump in, do me a quick favor, smash the like button so this video can reach more people. Subscribe if you haven't already, and share this video with someone who needs to see a smarter way to think about investing. I have also left a link in the description and pinned comment to join my WhatsApp channel, not group guys, where I share my research, what I'm watching, and the investments I'm making in real time. And if you like to book a one-on-one call with me, the link is also there in the description. A quick 1 and 2 as well. I'm being impersonated in the comment section. If anyone asks you to chat them up, that's not me. The only way to reach me is through the links in the pinned comment and in the description. Please stay safe guys. Alright, without much talk, let's jump right into today's video. Let's go. Let's get into the main question. What exactly is a rights issue? A rights issue is when a company gives its existing shareholders the rights to buy more shares, usually at a discounted price, in order to raise money. Think back to our restaurant analogy earlier in this video. You, the loyal customers, get a special chance to buy more food portions before the general public is even served. The key thing to remember is that this is a privilege. Only people who already own shares are invited. If you do not own VFD Group shares as of the 8th of August, you can't take part in this particular rights issue offer. Now, let's answer the next big question. Why would a company even do this in the first place? For example, a company like VFD Group is doing well, they are making good money, and their earnings are up. So why would they need to ask shareholders for more cash? You see, it comes down to 3 main reasons. First and most importantly, it's about raising fresh capital without taking on debt. Think of it this way. Instead of going to a bank and taking out massive loan that they have to pay back with interest, they are simply asking their owners to chip in more money. This is a much healthier way to fund growth because it keeps the company's balance sheet strong and avoid the burdens of debt payment. Secondly is that the funds are used to fuel expansion and growth. For a company like VFD Group, which has a diverse portfolio in finance, real estate, and technology, this isn't just about survival, it's about scaling up. They are raising over 50.67 billion naira to expand their operations and support long-term growth initiatives. This could mean launching new products, entering new markets, or acquiring other businesses to become an even bigger player. And finally, it's about strengthening the company's financial positioning. The money raised from a rights issue can be used to pay off existing debt or simply build up a large cash reserve. This makes the company more resilient to economic challenges and more attractive to future investors. It's a proactive move to ensure long-term stability and continued success for VFD Group. This shows that they are confident in their future and want their shareholders to be part of it. Now that you know what a rights issue is and why VFD Group is doing one, let's get into the specifics of their offer. The VFD Group's rights issue is giving you as an existing shareholder the chance to buy 5 billion new shares at a price of just 10 naira per share. And here's the ratio. For every 3 shares of VFD Group you already own as of August 8, 2025, you have the rights to buy 2 new shares at that discounted 10 naira price. To put that into perspective, VFD Group was trading at around 10 naira on the qualification date, which means they are giving you a discount of about 23%. This is a significant incentive for existing shareholders to take part. Let me do some quick maths to make it super simple for you to understand. If you owned 100 shares, you divide that by the 3, the number of shares that you need to own, and then multiply it by the number of new shares you get for owning 3 shares, and that's 2. So you would have the right to buy approximately 66 new shares. By the way, investing in this rights issue is not mandatory. Remember, you have a choice. Buy the shares or you can ignore the rights issue. It's totally up to you. Now, before you make a decision whether to tap into this opportunity, let's take a step back and look at VFD Group's history. You see, this isn't their first time doing a capital raise like this, and understanding their track record will give us some super valuable clues. In late 2023, VFD Group did a rights issue where they offered existing shareholders a chance to buy new shares at 197 naira 33 kobo per share. The goal was to strengthen their balance sheet and fund their growth, and they successfully raised over 12.5 billion naira at that time. The stock was trading at a similar price. After that, VFD's stock price did not collapse. The biggest changes in its share price were not caused by that rights issue, but by two bonus issues and a powerful stock rally in between. A bonus issue is when a company gives you free shares and the share price is adjusted downwards to match. Now, I know some of you might be lost, but let me also make it super simple. Let's follow the journey of a hypothetical investor who bought over 100 shares at the right issue price of 197 naira 33 kobo. The total investment was about 19,733 naira. After VFD's group's strong performance in 2024, the company announced a 4-for-1 bonus issue. This is where the maths even gets simple but powerful. For every 1 shares that investor owned, they were given 4 more shares for free. So the 100 shares that investor previously owned times 4, that's 400 shares, plus his 100, that's now 500 shares that he now owns in VFD Group. So the original 100 shares literally turned into 500 shares at no extra cost. This is a 400% increase in the number of shares that they owned. Now, to keep the value of the company the same, the share price was adjusted down from around 202 naira to 40 naira per share. The investment was still worth the same amount, but now they owned a lot more shares in the company, which gives them more power in the company. And here is where those investors were rewarded with capital appreciation. Fueled by strong financial results, the stock then rallied from 40 naira to a high of 96 naira. That's a gain of over 137% for those who held on. The 19,733 naira they invested was now worth over 48,000 naira. After that rally, the company announced another bonus issue in early 2025, this time a 5-for-1 bonus. The stock price, which was trading around 96 naira, was then adjusted to around 15 naira 60 kobo. The value of the investment stayed the same, but those 500 shares now turned into 2,500 shares. So here's what we can learn. History does not guarantee the future, but it does show that VFD Group has a history of using capital raises to grow the business and then rewarding shareholders with bonus shares after a period of strong performance. This information can help you decide if you believe in their long-term growth story. So with that history in mind, let's talk about the big question. Is this right issue a good opportunity for you? You see, this isn't a free lunch and it's not an automatic yes answer from me. You need to weigh the potential upside against the very real risk. Starting with the upside, first you are getting to buy more shares at a discount. VFD is offering these shares at 10 naira per share. While the current market price is around 12 naira, that's a built-in profit of 2 naira per share from day one, which is a 20% gain on your new investment locked in before you even start. Secondly, and more importantly, you get to ride future growth. The company is raising this money to expand. If they succeed in growing the business, your new shares which you bought at a discount will go up in value alongside the rest of the company. It's an opportunity to increase your stake in a company that you believe in at a great price. Now here's the catch. The main risk is dilution of value. I want you to imagine the company like a pot of jollof rice at a party. You and a few friends already have your plates of jollof rice. Then suddenly more guests start arriving and the host decides to scoop smaller portions so everyone can get served. Now, if you don't go back for your own share of the new portion of rice that is being distributed because of the new people that came, your portion compared to the whole pot gets smaller, and that's what dilution feels like. You still own shares, but your share of the company is less than before, and that's especially if you don't go on to buy this right issue. And then another risk is, what if the company underperforms? Let's say that they raise all this money, but instead of cooking tastier jollof with it, they now burn the rice. You see, the value of the meal drops for everybody, and in stock terms, if the company doesn't deliver results, your 10 naira share could even fall to 8 naira, and that's a 20% loss. So the rights issue is not free money, it's an opportunity. It's a chance to put more capital to work, but the outcome depends on how well the company actually uses those funds. So now let's say you have weighed the upsides and the risk and you decide you actually want to participate in this rights issue. How do you go about it? The truth is that it's not complicated. The main gateway is your broker, and that's the person or firm that already helps you buy and sell shares. And here's how the process usually works. Now, using my own experience as an example, you want to first reach out to your broker. In my case, I use Norenberger. I just sent them a quick message on WhatsApp that I am interested in VFD rights issue. That simple. Now the next step is to now submit your mandate. They usually ask for a mandate. A mandate is basically a note or a form that states how many shares that you want to buy. Some brokers will send you a form to fill. Others will just want your written instructions. It just depends on how your broker operates. Then finally is to now transfer the equivalent amount of money to the broker's account. For example, if you want 1,000 shares at 10 naira each, that's 10,000 naira, so you transfer it to your broker. After receiving both your mandate and your fund, the broker now submits your request to the registrar handling the issue. A few weeks later, your shares get credited to your CSCS account or your brokerage account. If you log into your portal or app, you see the extra shares sitting right there. And that's it, guys. No magic, no mystery. Just talk to your broker and give instructions, send them your funds, and wait for your new shares to land. Now, let's say you have decided to participate in the rights issue and you have bought your new shares. What happens next? You see, once these new shares are officially listed in the Nigerian stock market, you essentially now have two main options. First, you can hold for the long term. This is the strategy we have talked about, believing in the company's growth story and holding your shares to benefit from future dividends and potential capital appreciation. This is often the most rewarding part, as VFD's history of bonus issue actually shows. Alternatively, you could sell some shares or all your new shares and pocket that instant gain. This is a common strategy for investors who want to take advantage of the discounted prices without committing to a long-term hold. Now that you know what a rights issue is, why VFD is doing it, how it works, and what the history says, you are probably asking, Micah, what should I do? Well, first, let me be very, very clear. This is not financial advice, by the way. I am not your financial advisor and you must do your own research. What I am about to share are the factors that I would consider, the same factors that have guided my own decisions. So here's my take. When I look at this rights issue, I see three critical factors to weigh. One is the conviction factor. This is the most important one for me. You have to ask yourself, do I truly believe in VFD Group's long-term story? Are you convinced that they can continue to grow, not just in their numbers, but in their influence? For me, this answer is a resounding yes. When I see their Q1 and Q2 2025 numbers showing massive growth in profit and in assets, when I see their portfolio of companies performing, and when I see top business leaders like Tony Elumelu showing up in one of their events, it's a huge vote of confidence to me. Insiders have been buying heavy and some also selling, and that tells me that they see a long game playing out, that the market isn't pricing fully yet. Secondly is the valuation factor. You need to look at the numbers. They are offering new shares at 10 naira and the current price is around 12 naira. That's built in 20% discount. When you can buy into a solid company at a discount, it's an opportunity you don't find every day, guys, especially when the company is expanding. The question is, does the valuation make sense to you? You have to look in your own pocket. Can you comfortably tie up more money in this company for the long term? Don't invest money you might need in a few months. This is a move for those who are building a legacy portfolio. This isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. It's a long-term play, guys. So for me, when you combine a strong belief in the company's future, a clear discount on the new shares, and the ability to hold for the long term, this rights issue looks like an incredible opportunity. This is why I have a lot of conviction in this stock. So that's the breakdown, Michael. A rights issue is simply your chance as an existing shareholder to buy more shares at a discount before the rest of the market starts getting in. If you are thinking about taking part, make sure you actually read the circular, and most importantly, talk to your broker so you understand the steps clearly. And if this video helps you make sense of the rights issue, don't forget to leave a comment. It helps, keeps me motivated to keep working. Don't forget to also smash that like button, share this video with someone who's also curious about investing, and subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to welcome you to the family. I'll also leave link in the description and pinned comments for my WhatsApp channel where I share research and moves that I'm making in the market, and my one-on-one booking links are also in the description and pinned comments. Remember to stay safe, stay sharp, and invest wisely. As always,